I could not wait to have a reason to make this lemon layer cake so that I could share it with you. And it just so happened that the reason was my birthday. So come on, let's make it together. Start by sifting together 3.5 cups of cake flour, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and set it aside. In a mixing bowl, beat 3 cups of sugar with 1 stick of softened butter and 1 cup of vegetable oil until super light and fluffy, about 3 to 5 minutes. Now add in 4 eggs and 1 egg yolk, one at a time, scraping the bowl in between. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a few drops of yellow food coloring if you want the sunny hue. Separately, whisk together 1 cup of buttermilk and half of a cup of sour cream and set aside. With your mixer on low, alternate adding the dry ingredients and the buttermilk mix. Start and end with flour. Mix until just combined. In another separate bowl, combine 3/4 of a cup of boiling water with 1 tablespoon of lemon extract. Add it slowly to your batter and mix until just combined. Now divide your batter into 3 greased 8-inch pans and bake at 325 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes, or until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. While those bake, let's make some lemon curd. Whisk together 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 3 eggs, and some lemon zest in a saucepan. Cook on medium-low, whisking constantly until it's thick like a pudding. Remove from the heat, stir in half of a cup of cubed butter, strain if you want it extra smooth, and then chill until it's cool. Make sure to add plastic wrap to avoid a film. Now let's make the lemon syrup. Just heat 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice and 1/4 of a cup of sugar until dissolved, and let that cool completely while your cakes finish baking. Once your cakes are fully cooled, brush the tops with your lemon syrup, and then wrap each one tightly in plastic wrap and let them rest overnight at room temp. This makes the cake even more moist and flavorful the next day. Now let's make the lemon cream cheese buttercream. You're going to whip 3 sticks of softened butter for about 10 minutes until fluffy. Add in 4.5 cups of powdered sugar and then mix in 8 ounces of cream cheese. Once that's thoroughly combined, you're going to add in another 4.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a bit of lemon zest or food coloring if you'd like. It is smooth, tangy, and perfectly pipeable. I know, it's been a wild ride, alright? Just hang in there. And let's assemble this cake. Place your first cake layer on a board. Pipe a buttercream dam and fill the center with 2 to 3 tablespoons of that lemon curd. And repeat with the next layer. Top it off, crumb coat the whole cake, set it in the fridge for about 30 minutes, and then you can frost it completely. Did you catch my cracked top layer? I was almost devastated, but I was able to save it. And I know this video is a little long. I did my absolute best to include everything that I could as efficiently as possible. Making cakes in general is just very time consuming, and this might be my favorite part of the cake. So typically when you see a drizzle, it's like a chocolate, a ganache, or something in between. I didn't want to make this cake any sweeter, and I wanted it to be really well balanced. So I was like, let me use the lemon curd and see if we can get it to drip how we want it to drip. And when I tell you, I was so pleased with how this came out. The lemon curd that I made was the perfect texture. It created this beautiful drip across the cake, and it didn't like keep dripping. It actually held its shape. And then as you can see for the decorations, I had just purchased some sugar decorations. I got the sunflowers, the bumblebees, and the happy birthday, because one thing I will not do is write anything on a cake. And then I just went around and added these little sugar candies to just add a little bit more decoration, and I think this came out absolutely adorable. And aside from how cute it is, the cake layers were absolutely perfect, so moist. You actually probably don't even need the syrup. I was just being a little bit extra because if there's one thing I hate, it is a dry cake. And then the lemon curd was just so fresh and tangy, and it contrasted really, really well with the lemon cream cheese buttercream. And I'm just so proud of how this came out. Even outside of it being adorable, it came out so good. And I'm a lemon person. I love all type of lemon baked desserts. I would put lemon in pretty much everything if I could. So again, I know that this was long. I will do separate videos with each individual step to make it a little bit more manageable. So go ahead and follow me if you would like to see that, and send this video to a lemon lover. Look at this.